Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. So let's have a look at the two current hatchers, and they are the Bakumatsu hatcher and the Christmas hatcher. And yeah, I think a lot of people, well, maybe some people, they were saving their orbs for either the Christmas or the New Year's, but out of nowhere came this super strong Bakumatsu hatcher, which has three characters, all of which are kind of broken. So yeah, with this video I will look at those two hatchers, see which is worth pulling more. Depends on what you have, of course. And then I will be doing a few pulls myself. But yeah, first of all, let's go through Bakumatsu, and then I'll do a 10-shot here, and then we'll do the review afterwards. And then I'll keep this video a little bit brief. My voice is still not 100%, so just to make sure I make it to the end of the video, yeah, we'll keep it brief. Okay, standard roll. If it stops, we're in business. Nope. Yay. This is Takasugi Shinsaku, and he is the one that people are paying the most attention to in this hatcher. I got the Ascension form, which is fine for now, but I want to move him to the Evolution form pretty soon. Okay, so let's head over and let's look at the character. And yes, in the interest of keeping it brief, the Ascension form, really good for Armageddon, could be good in the next year, depending on how much wind is going to be a major gimmick. Alright, and then looking at the Evolution, this is the version that everybody's looking at. I guess three things I could say here. Pierce with no gravity barrier, no warp. Only the second wood character to have this combo since Robin Hood, the limited character, so that's pretty amazing. Strike Shot is the same as Eden, where he touches three walls, it creates an area, and then blows up what's in that area. Except his is a stronger version of it, but he still has the same turn count, so that's pretty crazy as well. And then finally, the bump combo is the Ricochet, and only one other character had this before, but people love this bump combo. It's super strong, super easy to use, and then folks were thinking that if a Hatcher monster ever got this bump combo, that Hatcher monster would be broken. And that seems to be true for this character. He is the strongest non-limited Hatcher monster since Guinevere, I'm pretty sure. If you can get one of these guys, if you can get three of him, he's that good. But anyway, let's move on and let's look at the other two characters in the Hatcher, both of which are also very good. Okay, here is Yoshida Evolution. Very versatile, same double null ability as like Joan of Arc and Yomi. Pretty strong bump combo. It's the short range directional spread, which is pretty new, and then she also has it at full power, which is also new. And then she has the little area strike shot, same as Marishten, so she can do hit stops, and that's one of the most powerful attacks in the game. The Ascension version is a blast type, very strong bump combos, only the single null ability, null gravity barrier, but with the 8-turn speed and power up, so she can be good for magic circle quests as well. And then finally we'll look at Perry, and this is the character that I wanted most. I used to work in the area around where Commodore Perry first landed in Japan, so I know a little bit about the history. And then the design is pretty funny. I like the hot pants there. And then I kind of feel like I need a Pierce, null damage wall, null warp, water, since I transcended my Undine, and then I lost that ability set. But yeah, Perry would be really good for that. Super low stats because she is blast type. But she has the same bump combo as Brutus, which is like the chevrons, which bounce around at 45 or 90 degree angles, I think. So yeah, pretty darn strong. And the more of her that you have as well, the stronger that bump combo will get, so she's pretty darn good. And then the Ascension form, also good, slightly less powerful bump combo, and then only the null damage wall. But better stats, and then also funny design there. And then a strike shot, which is the wall-bound damage wall strike shot. But she's the first Pierce character to have that. So that's going to be pretty strong. Okay, so that is that. I got Takasugi, which is pretty great. I would like more of him, and then I would like Perry, of course, so I may pull again on this later. Okay, let's move over to the Christmas Hatcher. And yeah, I was actually expecting to not like this Hatcher. Because looking back at the previous Christmas or Halloween or like summer limited time Hatchers, the artwork was never as good as the original stuff. Especially if you compare like D'Artagnan or Raphael to their Christmas versions. That was pretty disappointing, I thought, so no interest in that. But the artwork here is pretty good. Here's Mozart. Maybe not too much different from the standard version, but still, it's fine. Here we have Mikhail, and this one I'm kind of happy about. Mikhail is my favorite angel of the 5. And then also I feel like the expression of this Mikhail is kind of more true to the character than the standard Transcendent form, which has kind of like a straight face. If you looked at the Monster Sonic anime, then you can see that you know, Mikhail has more kind of a like a soft or like a shy or embarrassed sort of personality. So this is more in keeping. And then Cleopatra. She might have the best artwork of this Hatcher. I was very surprised to think that. And then it might even be better than the standard Transcendent form. And yeah, the quality of the line art and the coloring, I would say, is on par with the Transcendent form. And then the pose I like much better here. I'm not really a foot guy, so maybe I like this one better. And then finally we have Guinevere. And this Ascension form is very cool. It's got all the mini versions of all the other characters from Camelot. And then there is the Evolution form, which is, I would say, just better than the standard Evolution form. So yeah, from an artwork point of view, I quite like this Hatcher, and that got me in the door, you know, considering it. But now, let's look at the characters themselves and then see if this Hatcher is worth pulling. And then what most of the JP players on YouTube are saying is that this Hatcher is really only worth pulling for Mozart, especially if you did not have one of her yet. And I mostly agree with that. Mozart is still one of the strongest characters in the game, and still very current in her use. And then you can use her for tons of easy quests, Dragon Gem quests, medal stuff, so yeah, she's really good for that. And it's also good to have a multiple of her, because she's very strong in a team, like 2 or 3 of her. And then one nice thing about this alternate version is that you can use, you know, say one Christmas Mozart, one standard Mozart. And then if you get hit by that fog attack, which damages you based on how many copies you have of the same character, there are different numbers in the Monsterpedia, so they count as different monsters. So they will not take that extra damage from that attack. Just a small tidbit of knowledge there. So yeah, most JP players, they say, you know, just pull for the Mozart. I want to add Guinevere to that, though. I feel like in the last couple months, maybe she's gotten a little bit less use, but she's still the strongest, probably non-limited character in the game. That's not a Transcendent form. Still super, super strong. And then I would like, you know, one other strong character for Arcadia, and then she would be a good choice. And then Mikhail and then Cleopatra, very strong and very difficult to get because they're in the element limited hatchers. But their use is not as current. So yeah, very strong, but still not as versatile as the other 2 characters. Okay. And then if you had to choose in between the Christmas Hatcher or the Bakumatsu, I would say pull the Bakumatsu and then go for Takasugi in particular, maybe Perry, and then maybe Yoshida. But anyway, I am going to pull the Christmas Hatcher now. I have enough for 4 10-shots, but I think I'm just going to pull until I get one of the Christmas characters. If I got Mozart, I would be happy because that's, you know, just a super useful character. If I got Mikhail, I would be happy because she's my favorite angel. If I got Cleopatra, I would be happy because of the nice artwork. And if I got Guinevere, I would be happy because she's very strong, and I need somebody for Arcadia. So basically, if I got any of the 4, that would be pretty good. Anyway, let's go ahead with this. And so now the question for me is wondering, am I going to use more orbs for Legends, or to keep pulling the Bakumatsu? That's the place where I'm at right now. Okay, but anyway, let's go ahead and pull here. See! Standard roll. Alright, if we stop, we're in business. What? Oh my god. This is a second Undine, who I really wanted, actually. I am going to transcend her, of course. And then actually having a second of her is going to be really helpful for me farming for Ableberries. Because I'm working on one, and I would really like her to be like a good Medal and S-rank character. But I would also like another one, which is good with like, or that has the survivor or sidekick or stuff. So yeah, the more Undine I can get, the better. Whew, okay, pretty happy about this. Alrighty, let's continue. Just gonna keep going until I get a Christmas character. See. Okay, standard roll. Oh, good, good, good. Whoa, this is Saizo. She has a transcendent form. Let's look at her after this roll. Stop, 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 stop. Oh my god. I don't even know this guy's name. Who cares? Let's keep on. Okay. Huh. So this is Saizo. And then her transcendent form, she's a Pierce with a Null Wind and Null Damage Wall. And Demon's Bane, which is both Mancer Slayer and then Demon Slayer. And stats are good, considering that she is a Blast type. HP is pretty solid, attack is low, speed is high. And then the Strike Shot is the Tackle plus Laser, and then the Bump Combo is the Dunk Laser, and then the Reverse Dunk Laser. So when you hit her, you'll get one laser going away from you, and then one from where you came from. And yeah, she's been pretty good lately. There's been some quests where she's been, you know, one of the top picks. I think one of them is Enmaten. So yeah, I can definitely use her. But still haven't drawn any Christmas characters, so let's keep going. Let's continue, and then I should fill up the Hoshidama up here. So, yeah. I think we've already disproven the theory that the first Hoshidama that you get for a series is guaranteed. But I still feel like the odds are better, so let's try this and see what we get. See. Okay, stop, 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 stop. Okay, good. Aha! Here is Saigo Takamori. Still a very useful character now, even though he's one of the oldest characters. He's good for Devadatta in particular. And some people are kind of saying he might get a Transcendent form soon. He's one of the very few Hatcher monsters that have never gotten a buff of any kind. So yeah, he's pretty right for a Transcendent form. Pretty happy to have this guy. An oldie but goodie. Alright, keep stopping though. I need a Christmas character, come on. Okay, so let's pull the Hoshidama and see what we get. See. Okay, Christmas character, come on. Yes! Okay. This is Mikhail. Gonna lock that. And yeah, she is one of the angels. She's only available in the Red Stars Hatcher. but I will still probably pull the Red Stars Hatcher again in the future, because I do want Haitoku pistols, and because I wouldn't mind having both versions of her. But stats are very good. HP is almost at tank status. Attack is over 30,000 with the gauge, which is strong in any element. And then speed is decent at 320. And she has that double null ability, null damage wall, null gravity barrier. So that makes her good for like Dinah, Devadatta, a few floors of the Tower of Champions, and Shambhala. She has wood resistance, which she recently picked up, and that's always good to have. And then status recovery, which will make her good for, again, Shambhala, Dinah, or floor 24 of the Tower of Champions. So yeah, pretty cool there. Strike Shot I really love. It's a 16 plus 4 becomes a pure Strike Shot. And then whatever items are on screen will get upgraded a level. And then there's a chance to create new items, especially if there are none on screen. And then for one thing, the multiplier on her 20-shot Strike Shot is very, very high. A lot of speed and power there, so you can use it to attack. And then being able to upgrade items is always useful. That can really save you in a pinch. And then the bump combo, she has the lock-on rebound laser, what is it, EL4. So yeah, that really covers the screen. It's almost like a scramble laser. And then each laser is pretty strong as well, so this is a very good bump combo. And then she has the Meteor Destruction, which hits a target at random, but because she is a Transcendent form, that is at full power. And yeah, she's got the 2 Able Berries. You could give her a Detox for Shambhala. But yeah, you could give her a Survivor as well. That would stack with her wood resistance. And then also make her good for, you know, light and dark quests, because she is good in there as well. But yeah, super duper happy to have this. And actually that does mean that I have some orbs left over. And I have until the end of the month to think if I want to use that for Bakumatsu or save it for the New Year's event. Okay, thanks for watching, and hope your luck is as good as mine here. Alright, we'll see you again. Take care.